Welcome everyone to a replay cast here. We have Team Tim or 5IFE as they are tagged up for the most part as taking on Backdoor Protocol here in a scrim series. This is game number 1. So we'll fast forward here. We'll go through the bans and picks here before we get into the game. But so far we have Andromeda, Corrupted Disciple, and one more band coming up here for Backdoor Protocol. We have the Behemoth and the Gladiator band out by Team Tim. The final two bands will be Moira and the Deadwood. So slow it down here. We'll talk a little bit about those bands. We got two support heroes, one from or both coming out from Backdoor Protocol. We've got a couple of initiators here in the Behemoth and the Deadwood. Then we have some of the cores, the Corrupted Disciple and the Gladiator. Quite the mixture of bands there. Um, I guess the most interesting one that stands out is the Deadwood. But he's a fairly strong hero in his own right, so not really too surprised by any of these bands. We have the first pick of the game going to be Cthulhu Font for Backdoor Protocol. They're going to go with that Strength Initiator. Um, then we have Glacius and the Magnus. Very, very typical picks, I would say, for Team Tim, but also for Backdoor Protocol. They really like their Elephant. They value that hero quite a lot. But we're going to have the Ichor into the Witch Slayer. So a little bit different here. Backdoor Protocol definitely trying out the Ichor, who uh, was changed a little bit in the latest patch here. So they're going to test him out here. But they pick up the Witch Slayer as well. I'm expecting that to be a support, but it could still be something like a mid lane Witch Slayer. Not really too sure, at least just yet. But the Magnus and the Glacius, I'm expecting those two, at least for now, both be support heroes. The Magnus definitely could be a position 3, but usually we see him as a position 4, more of a tri-lane or a roamer style of hero. Very flexible. Magnus can definitely still be played as a core, where he has a lot of impact when he gets an early PK. So uh, that is the pick so far. We'll once again fast forward here through the second banning wave. We have Zephyr and a Clank so far. Now we have a Jereziah, Electrician, Dampier, and one more ban. So for the most part, so Riftwalker will be the last ban there. For the most part, these are going to be scaling cores, the carries that the teams like to pick up. We see a lot of the mid-game style of carries, the Zephyr, the Jereziah, and the Dampier from Team Tim. They know that Backdoor Protocol likes these mid-game style of heroes, these very hard to kill carries. They all have heal effects. Then we have the Clanks, which is a targeted ban, of course, for Mr. Imboboy there on Team Tim. The Electrician and the Riftwalker, also heroes that would just kind of fill out their lineup kind of nicely. The Riftwalker ban is interesting. I don't know, excuse me, if that was a hero they were looking to pick up, but it does have good synergy with the Magnus already. So we're going to see Torturer and Warchief picked up by Team Tim. They have 4 out of their 5 heroes so far. They get the last pick of the game, but with a Torturer picked up and a Warchief, I do actually believe we're going to see a core Torturer, although it could be a second support Torturer and a position 3 Magnus. That is not out of the question as well. I think the Warchief is either position 2 or 3 here as well. So it's leading me to believe we're going to see a support Magnus, but anything's possible, I suppose. I think the last pick possibly will be a damage dealer. But we have Slither and Pandemonium coming out here from Backdoor Protocol. So they're going with the Panda carry. I don't know how they're going to run the Slither. I do think the Slither probably should take farm somewhere. So maybe he'll be like a position 2 Slither, and maybe this is a position 3 Cthulhu font with Witch Slayer and Ichor as the supports. But Pandemonium position 1 is it's very interesting. I think for me, I don't really like it too much just because he's really countered by like a Storm Spirit. Um, but it's safe to say they're definitely going for this early game style lineup. They want the Slither for pushing and forcing objectives. So they're probably going to look to get some portal keys and then just kind of pub chain down the towers. At least that's how I'm foreseeing their lineup to work. Now we still have about a minute of of extra time here left for that last pick. But I don't think they're going to go with anything too greedy because Hellborn's lineup is very mid-game focused. I think they're going to want to try to end the game by like the 25 to 30 minute range. If they let it go to like 35, 40 plus, I think this game is going to favor Legion, although they didn't go for a carry. They pick up a Kraken on the last pick, which is a pretty good fighting hero, especially once he gets the PK. They have a lot of setup and a lot of stuns for that release. The Kraken, the Tsunami Charge. Um, so they actually swap the Torturer to Imbugo. It looks like it's going to be a carry Torturer. And War Chief position 3, I think, with Kraken being position 2. Um, and then you have potentially a tri-lane with the Torturer or a 2-1-2 setup with the Magnus like roaming around. But I don't know how I necessarily feel about Hellborn's lineup. It's very hard for me to say. I think they have a couple of interesting picks, and I think it's going to be a little harder for them to make it work than the Legion's picks. They're very safe picks. Um, Kraken is actually heading to the off lane. Warchief, I think, might be going to mid lane, it looks like. So this is not how I was expecting them to lane. They're sending the Glacius with the Kraken long lane and the Magnus with the Torturer to short lane. Huh. Icor with Cthulhu font. And then they're running a Panda mid with a support Witch Slayer. And then a Slither solo short lane. This could definitely work. But I think so if the Glacius has to rotate mid to lane with the War Chief, I think that's good for Hellborn, because then Slither versus Kraken I think is a lane that Slither is favored in. I think Slither against melee is very good for Slither, especially since he's got the short lane advantage. But Witch Slayer and Panda versus Glacius War Chief, I'm actually not sure if that really has an advantage for one side, but I do like the Witch Slayer being mid so he gets XP versus Witch Slayer in the short lane against like a Man Up dual lane. I think the Witch Slayer is a little weaker. Magnus Torture against Cthulhu Font Icor. I really don't know how strong Icor is in the lane to actually say for sure if the Cthulhu Font lane should win this, but we're going to see a stun from the Magnus into an Impalement stun. Or chain reaction stun, sorry, Impalement is the W. Chain reaction stun. They're going to put a lot of pressure on the Cthulhu Font. And the Magnus actually has 2 Lunar Tears. Okay. Not that bad though, it gives a passive health regen. War Chief takes a lot of pressure in his 2v1 lane. Cthulhu is still pretty low HP. Glacius might get a freeze here on the Slither. I think he should, actually. So take a lot of creep damage. So they did not get his poison spray yet. He went for ward and passive. It's interesting. So Kraken should get some pretty good farm up here. But meanwhile, Panda should be getting good farm in the mid lane. He's 8 and 5. Witch Slayer looks like he'll be camping top rune. Warchief might try to contest this. He's got the help of Glacius coming over. He puts the totems down. He's gonna take the. That's some nice body blocks coming in from Warchief there. And it's gonna be the first blood actually. Meanwhile, Kraken kills Slither. How does that happen? We got boots on the Kraken. So they're just not have his slow. I don't know why he would skip his slow against. Why would you skip slow in general? To me, it doesn't make any sense. Why he would be putting, at least right now, points in the wards. I do like that for later, but not having slow is very questionable. So we have a 2-0 start here. Warchief using his Spirit Walk in the bot lane. Not going to pour 2, just going to put some pressure. But Panda, he's got his work cut out from the rest of the team so far. Not really getting good creep farm on the other lanes. We have 9 on the Cthulhu font, but only 7 on the Slither so far. But we do have Impalement being leveled by the Torturer. Glacius taking some pressure from the Slither. Just gonna pop a health potion. Looks like Warchief is doing fine. I mean, he's not getting a lot of last hits, but he is getting levels. I think that's really important for Warchief. He's getting the levels. Torture's in a really aggressive position. Almost like they're trying to bait. Thulifon goes in with the Obliterate. Magma's going to take some heavy pressure. He's going to use the Steam Bath. This is a level 1 Impalement as Icor gets the slow on Torture. Now Cthulhu he's going to line up a nice trample here. Will they have enough damage for a kill, or will he get turned on himself? Icor going to have the cooldowns. He will get the kill there on the Torture. He's maybe going to try to make it a double tap. We have Witchslayer coming in. He should get the mini off. Alright, so it's going to be a double tap. More or less for both sides as they get to, well, no, only for Legion, or for Hellborn, sorry. Oh my god, making so many mistakes here. But we have a hasted Warchief. Panda went in for a combo there, got some damage on him. Souther also died, I think. No, that was earlier. Lava Surge into Chain Reaction Stun. Cthulhu Font takes some pressure. It's gonna need some regen. Kraken continues to really farm well. He's got 29 creep score. But Panda is the highest in the game. Oh, he's gonna miss some flurries there. I saw it. He's got 35 creep kills though. Really good for 5 minutes in. I don't know if that's perfect creep farm, but it's pretty good to have 35 in 5 minutes. Top lane, they dive on the Slither. I think maybe the Witchslayer should be top. I don't know if being mid for 5 minutes is correct. Thulivon goes down in the bot lane. Looks like they got Torture really low. But here's another Lava Surge from Swagmas. They're gonna get 2 kills there. The German brothers doing what they do. Winning their lane here. As they got 360 GPM on the Torturer. Still 400 plus on the Kraken. Icor and Cthulhu Font. It just doesn't scream to me like a scary combo. Warchief is level 6 now. Gonna port to his Spirit Walk. So we have a 6-2 hero kill lead. 2300 gold, 2000 experience lead for Team Tim. There's a stun, failment, activated chain reactions. Trample gonna be avoided there. Torture taking some pretty heavy pressure there from the Obliterate and the, what's that spell called? The Life Leech. Witchslayer is here now. I think this was spotted by the ward. I think they know that he's here. You know, we have an Invis Glacius. So he got that Invis from Kraken's bottle in the 6-minute top rip. Just gonna maybe try to freeze him here. A little early though. Takes a poison burst. Here comes Kraken. Boom. And I think he might survive this if he goes to base. Icor Cthulhu is dead again. Galatius died in the well. Oh man. Oh, release the Kraken. Witch Slayer. Oh, Cannonball's gonna save him for now. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Witch Slayer's like, yo, bro, I got this. No boots, no fear. Oh, Ramity with the misstun. Not like this. Oh, what a man up! I'm so proud. Let's go. That's a huge man up coming in from the Witch Slayer. He missed his stun. He don't give no Fs. Tortures broke 400 GPM. Okay, well, he just dropped a little bit below, but he's at 400 GPM. So they have 2 people with good farm. Everybody else has nothing, which is understandable. But 4 people on Hellborn have nothing, so that's not good, because only Panda has farm. And we're almost at 10 minutes into the game now. So a lot of this disparity is coming from bot lane, the Tort Mag baiting the Cthulhu Icor pretty heavily. And everything else in the 2 side lanes was as expected. Both 2v1 lanes were gonna shine, the Kraken and the Panda. But what is Panda going for? He's got red boots and 1700 gold. I guess it's early blink. I don't know if that's gonna translate into much. I feel like getting tankier or upping damage is better on Panda. Maybe buying something like Insanitarius or Helm of Black Legion or something that kind of lets Panda go in and deal lots of damage. So stun on the Magmas. I don't know if will Icor get out of here. I guess he's gonna be fine. Here comes the Spirit Walk. Panda goes in. Oh, but he misses the Cannonball. Panda is gonna die. 2-man stun from the Witch Slayer. 2-man stun from the Cthulhu. Can the Obliterate bring down the Magmas? Oh, just barely out of range. Icor gets taken out by Spirit Walk. That's going to be a double tap for Warchief. He gets the next kill there as Kraken also killed the Cthulhu. And I don't... Oh, they got the Magmas kill with Witch Slayer and Cthulhu. So they did get at least 1 kill, but it's only a support. So they lost 3 people for a support. That's not very good. The lead's going to expand now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, they're not going to go for anything. A little surprised they didn't force the issue there, but... So there's no down here, so I think they want to push? I'm not sure, because if they... Well, Kraken's got a blink. He rushed a blink. Mid lane, Panda and Witch Slayer take out the Warchief. That was without a silver bullet or a face smash, so they must have caught him kind of low. Or with his Spirit Walk down. Actually missed that. Cthulhu is going to trample. I think that was a defensive trample. But they're just letting Kraken freely push this tower, even though he has a haste rune. I feel like they should maybe try to address him. He's going to port bottom, it looks like, with his haste. And oh boy. Oh, is that a double stun? Oh, that was not the best coordination, but they're gonna get the job done. Magma's stun actually stopped the Kraken charge from stunning him into the cliff, where he released the Kraken on the other guy, but which was Icor. But they get the both kills anyway, or get both the kills. Top river, we are gonna have a clash for this double damage rune, and Panda's gonna get it, and he is going to double damage and bonk bonk the Glacius down. Oh! Oh no no no! He got the glacial down bomb, but he still doesn't win up. Oh, he guesses with the cannonball. That looked kind of funny actually. I'm a little surprised that he used face smash so early. Didn't go for a cannonball into bonk 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 with his DD. But man, I don't know. They don't have any farm on anyone. If Slither was like at least 300 GPM or something, maybe this could be, or Cthulhu font was more farm. This could be possible for them to fight, but they're just so under farmed right now. They have no farm on anybody. And even the War Chief, who is 2v1 now, is starting to recover. He's got like 4 kills. Yeah, he's got 4 kills. Witch Slayer goes in with a stun here. Boom! Silver bullet. Cthulhu got frozen. Witch Slayer goes down. Here comes the ultimate from Mycor. Buyback from Kraken, who did go down. He's coming in. He's got released the Kraken. He's gonna stun up the Panda. Release the Kraken. So there goes down. Panda goes down. Everybody's going down. I think the only kill they got was Kraken, and he bought back. So it was a 1 for 3. Man, this is a 10,000 gold and 5,000 XP lead at 13, almost 14 minutes. This is starting to become very high. So you're gonna go down, as well as Magnus. We had a sidestep on the graveyard stun by Torture. That was pretty nice. Magnus kind of derped there. I don't know if he didn't see the Witch Slayer or what, but Magnus definitely was derping around. Tower to team. Very nice. Torture buying a brain. Getting smart. What's he buying with the brain though? Is it just... Wait, did he misclick brain? Or did he want mana ring? It's really late for mana ring. It's kind of a weird pickup. Like, he already has the gnomes and bottle and everything. Maybe he wants to break it for icon later? I have no idea. Glacius has Ether Jewel. That's a new item, which builds into a bunch of stuff, I think, if I remember right. Oh, Cthulhu is in some trouble. He is dead.
The replay of this will make you sad.
Witch Slayer going down. So it actually was a mana ring. I feel like that's a little weird to buy mana ring, but maybe he wants the icon to break that mana ring later. I think he wants the icon to kind of tank up. Pussy didn't go for dive. Pussy. I don't know if there's a comeback here, honestly. Panda, I guess he's going for the early shrunken, but man, it doesn't feel very good. That don't feel very good. Swagmus is in swag position. He is ready for lay stun. Kraken is like, I know you're here, but where are you? I want to charge you. I think they're just gonna push the tower here. They know that this is warded, so they're gonna have to go in all together. Oh man, this is 5 versus 4. War Chief is troll. Nice, he's boarding up here. They want to take this fight. Magnus gonna go in 2-man stun. Here we go. Oh, that's a good Kraken charge and to release the Kraken. 2-man, they're both gonna die. And ultis the Tort. Here's a Storm Spirit from the Kraken. Oh my god, Kraken is so farmed. He does die, but he did his job. Double tap for Torture. That's a Conceivo. Okay, that was a pretty fast game, not gonna lie. But Well, I mean, I kind of said it. The picks were a little funky. It was definitely harder for them to execute, I think. Their picks with the Slither, the Icor, everything. I think it was like a little too greedy. And I think Legion's lineup was just a little too secure. Like everything was kind of nicely in place. You had stuns, uh, correct heroes got their early game farm. They were able to translate that farm into expanding their lead with kills and stuff. So pretty well played here from Team Tim uh, in game one. That's gonna close this one out at the 17-minute mark with a pretty good lead there. I think it was like around 15k or so gold lead. So I'll play to them. That's in game number one.